Hello students, in some basic concepts of chemistry, our today's topics are atomic mass, average atomic mass, molecular mass, formula mass, mole concept and molar mass. So first is atomic mass. Each element has a characteristic atomic mass. As atoms are very tiny particles, their absolute masses are difficult to measure. However, it is possible to determine the relative masses of different atoms if a small unit of mass is taken as a standard. In 1961, the International Union of Chemists accepted the stable isotope of carbon C12 with mass number of 12 as a standard. Atomic mass of an element can be defined as the number which indicates how many times the mass of one atom of the element is heavier in comparison to 1 by 12th part of the mass of one atom of carbon 12. So, what is atomic mass unit? So, it is the quantity 1 by 12th mass of an atom of carbon 12. So, that quantity is known as atomic mass unit and is abbreviated as AMU. The actual mass of one atom of carbon 12 is 1.9924 into 10 raised to minus 23 gram or 1.9924 into 10 raised to minus 26 kilogram. So what is 1 AMU? According to definition, so it is 1 by 12th of the mass of carbon 12 atom. Now mass of carbon 12 atom is 12 AMU. So when you multiply 12 AMU with 1 by 12, then 12 will be cancelled. So finally you will get 1 AMU. So 1 AMU is the 1 by 12th of the mass of carbon 12. And 1 AMU is equal to 1.66 into 10 raised to minus 24 gram. So we know that mass of a hydrogen atom is 1 AMU. Okay, so that's why the mass of hydrogen atom, single hydrogen atom, is 1.66 into 10 raised to minus 24 gram. Now next is average atomic mass. Many naturally occurring elements exist as more than one isotope. From the atomic mass and relative abundance of these isotopes, the average atomic mass of that element can be calculated. So if you want to find out the average atomic mass of carbon, so carbon is having more than one isotopes. So in that case, in order to find out average atomic mass, we require the relative abundance of the two isotopes of carbon. Okay, so let us take an example. So carbon is having two isotopes. One is carbon 12. Sorry, if we talk about chlorine, so chlorine is having two isotopes. One is chlorine 35 and one is chlorine 37. Now relative abundance of chlorine 35 is 75% in nature and chlorine 37 is 25%. So in order to find out average atomic mass, we have to multiply the atomic mass of a particular isotope with its relative abundance. So 35 will be multiplied with 75% and 37 will be multiplied with 25%. And in between we have to put a plus sign. So that is equal to 35 into 75. Now when we remove the percentage sign, we have to put 100 in the denominator plus 37 into 25, and here also if we remove the percentage sign, we have to put 100 in the denominator. So that is equal to 25 3s are 75, 25 4s are 100, 25 1s are 25, 25 4s are 100. So here we are remaining with 35 3s are. So that is equal to 105 upon 4 plus 37 1s are 37 upon 4. Now in the denominator 4 is common, and 105 plus 37, that is 142. So 142 upon 4, so that will be 35.5. So that is the average atomic mass of chlorine, and the unit of atomic mass is small u, which is called unified mass. Now next topic is molecular mass. Molecular mass is the sum of atomic masses of the elements present in a molecule. For example, if you have to find out molecular mass of water, so formula of water is H2O. So molecular mass of water is equal to 2 times atomic mass of hydrogen plus 1 time atomic mass of oxygen. That is equal to 2 times atomic mass of hydrogen is 1 plus atomic mass of oxygen is 16. So 16 plus 2, so that will be 18. And the unit of molecular mass is small u. So molecular mass of water is 18U. That is 18 unified mass, 18U. In the same way, we can find out molecular mass of methane also. Methane CH4. So it contains 1 carbon and 4 hydrogen. So that is equal to, now for atomic mass of carbon it is 12 plus 4 times atomic mass of hydrogen is 1. So we are having 12 plus 4, that is 16U. If we have to find out molecular mass of glucose, the formula of glucose is C6H12O6. So that is equal to 6 times carbon plus 12 times hydrogen plus 6 times oxygen. So that will be equal to 6 times, for carbon it is 12 plus 12 times, for hydrogen it is 1 plus 6 times, for oxygen it is 16. So that is equal to 12 6 are 72 plus 12 1s are 12 plus 16 6 are 96. So that is equal to 180 U. So in this way we can find out the molecular mass of any molecule by adding the atomic masses of the atoms present in a molecule. Now next is formula mass. In case of ionic compounds, the mass of one formula unit of a compound is called its formula mass. For example, in case of sodium chloride, the formula unit of sodium chloride is NaCl. So whatever mass of formula unit of NaCl is there, that will be known as formula mass. So the method to find out the formula mass is same as in case of molecular mass. Only the difference is that in case of ionic compounds, instead of molecular mass, we say it as formula mass. So atomic mass of sodium is 23 plus atomic mass of chlorine is 35.5. So we have to add them up. So that will become 58.5. And the unit of formula mass is also small u, that is unified mass. Now next topic is mole concept. Atoms and molecules are extremely small in size, and their numbers in even a small amount of any substance is really very large. To handle such large numbers, a unit of similar magnitude is required. One mole. One mole is the amount of a substance that contains as many particles or entities as there are atoms in exactly 12 gram of carbon-12 isotope. So the mass of one atom of carbon-12 was determined by mass spectrometer. So with the help of mass spectrometer, the mass of a single carbon atom was found to be 1.992648 into 10 raised to minus 23 gram. So this is mass of single carbon atom. So in 12 gram of carbon atoms, what will be the number of atoms? So to find that, we have to divide 12 gram upon the mass of single carbon atom, that is 1.992648 into 10 raised to minus 23 gram. So when you divide 12 gram by 1.992648 into 10 raised to minus 23, so that will come out as 6.022 into 10 raised to minus 23 on the numerator will become plus 23. So this is the number of atoms in 1 mole of carbon-12. So this number is known as Avogadro number. Okay. So, so in 1 mole, this many atoms are present in carbon-12. And this number of atoms is called Avogadro number, denoted by Na. So here we will see that in case of atoms or molecules or ions, if the number of particles is 6.022 into 10 raised to 23, then that will be considered as 1 mole. So we can therefore say that 1 mole of hydrogen atoms equal to 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 hydrogen atoms. Similarly, 1 mole of water molecules is equal to 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 water molecules, and 1 mole of sodium chloride equal to 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 formula units of sodium chloride. So that means 1 mole of any substance is always equal to 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 particles. Now next is molar mass. Now what is molar mass? So whenever we have 1 mole of any substance, then the mass of that 1 mole of substance is called molar mass. And that molar mass will be in terms of grams. Okay. So we can find out molar mass in case of atoms. We can find out molar mass in case of molecules, as well as we can find molar mass in case of ions. So molar mass is the mass of 1 mole of atoms, or it is a mass of 1 mole of molecules, or it is a mass of 1 mole of ions. And we have to remember that molar mass in grams is same as the atomic or molecular or formula mass in units, AMU. Okay. So suppose if we talk about water, so for 1 molecule of water, the molecular mass is 18 U. So that is the mass of single molecule. So if you are having 1 mole of water, then in that case the value will be 18 only. Okay, but instead of U we will write gram per mole. So molar mass of water is 18.02 gram per mole. So molar mass and molecular mass will be having same value, but units will be different, because when we say molecular mass, we are concerned with single molecule. But when we are saying molar mass, then we are concerned with 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 molecules. So that's why instead of 18 U, we have to write down 18 gram per mole. In the same way, molecular mass of NaCl is, so NaCl is the ionic compound. So in that case, we use the word formula mass. So formula mass of 1 NaCl is 58.5 U. But when we say molar mass, that means we are concerned with 1 Avogadro number of NaCl. Then in that case, the molar mass will be having the same value, 58.5, but here the unit will be gram per mole.